How are we feeling, guys? This is things are heating up. Things are heating up. Oh yeah. If you thought they were done promoting and talking about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, you were sadly mistaken. Ever since September 14th, when the PlayStation State of Play revealed the new Rebirth trailer, which showcased all kinds of new things and a crazy direction in which they're taking the world, gameplay, and story, we got to see some characters teased, like Vincent. We got to hear a little bit of his voice, saw the scene with him jumping out of the coffin in a really badass way, and we didn't get to really see what he looked like because the only frame that we could see of him from the front was way too quick and it's too far away. It's really pixelated, you can't really tell, but you can see his outfit pretty clearly, and obviously it's Vincent. No announcement on the voice actor yet, but we'll be talking about that just now. And then a few days after that, we got to see a lot of our content creator friends who were able to post videos talking about they got to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, an early access demo where they were able to record their own footage, experience the game at their will, and essentially lay it all out there for us. And I was able to actually make some videos off of the content that some of them were able to produce. Shoutouts to Baby Seal and Max, of course. And then shortly after that, we had TGS, which on the third day, the final day of TGS, they actually did a reveal. Well, it was like a 45-minute segment of the open world area of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which thank you Square Enix for hooking us up with that footage. They really did us a solid by giving us that, and we were able to make videos and content for that, which we still have some more stuff to do. I just haven't had the time to get around to do it. And so you would think after all of that, maybe they'll be taking some time off, right? Well, not really. The game is releasing in February 29th, which is a little less than 5 months from now, but time is flying because look, in 10 days, it'll already be a month since we got the Rebirth trailer. It is actually October 4th today. But what's very exciting is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth's official Twitter page actually tweeted out, we're going to New York Comic-Con. Meet the cast of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's going to be featuring Cody. Cody Christian is going to be there, the voice of Cloud. John Eric Bentley, my boy, the voice of Barrett. Britt Barron for Tifa. Max Middleman, Red 13. Susie Young, Yuffie. And it's hosted by Matthew Mercer. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Strange Rebel, voice of Aerith. Brianna White is going to be there, but it's going to be hosted by Matthew Mercer. Legendary Gravelly voice man himself. So share your questions and we'll ask as many as we can. And what's also cool is we read through it, the panel will also be live streamed. Unfortunately, that day, which is the Saturday that it will be aired, I will be in New York, but I unfortunately will not be at New York Comic-Con that day. I have New York Comic-Con tickets for another day. I had no idea that Square Enix was doing a thing. If I had known, I would have bought the Saturday tickets, but I don't have tickets for Saturday, unfortunately, so I will be missing this. But it will be live streamed. Unfortunately, I won't be able to cover it. However, if they do any kinds of crazy reveals, I will be sure to react to it wherever I am and posting it as soon as I can. Guys, the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth hype is non-stop. We're going to be getting nothing but crazy reveals constantly flowing our way, and you don't want to be anywhere else. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date on everything, and also to help raise that 11% even higher. Let's try to get ourselves to 200,000 subs before the end of the year. Is that possible? I don't know, but anything is with you guys. Now, that being said, let's get into the video. But the interesting thing about this is that Matthew Mercer is hosting the event, and for a little bit now, ever since that trailer revealed, a lot of articles, a lot of news outlets have been talking about this, that hey, it sounds like Vincent's voice, because you do hear Vincent's voice in the trailer, sounds a little bit closer to Matthew Mercer. And then a lot of people are talking about, oh, credible sources are confirming that he is him or whatever. I don't know anything about that, but I mean, the sound test passes, bro. It sounds like Matthew Mercer, and it's a match made in heaven, I think. And a great follow-up to Steve Blum. And it even says that right here. Matthew Mercer will be taking over Steve Blum as the voice of Vincent Valentine in VII Rebirth. Blum voiced the character in the sequel movie, Advent Children, and Dirge Cerberus. Really great casting, and honestly, the entire cast is phenomenal too. And if we look at Matthew Mercer's actual Twitter page, he wrote, as a lifelong Final Fantasy VII fan, I'm excited to chat with the amazing voice cast about the experience. If you are at NYCC, come join us. About the experience. You're gonna chat with the amazing voice cast about the experience. Okay. I have a great feeling that this is how and where they're going to be revealing Vincent. We're actually going to be, well, not revealing Vincent because we've already we know he's in the game, but you know what I mean? Like, they're going to be revealing that Matthew Mercer is voicing Vincent, and maybe we might get some other showcases for it. Maybe we get another trailer. Maybe we get some more gameplay stuff just to see how Vincent works, because we know Vincent's not, unfortunately, going to be a playable character. They already confirmed that he's going to be an assist character, kind of like what Red 13 was in Remake, unfortunately, him and Sid. But it looks like Matthew Mercer will be there in attendance and showcasing us whatever this is. And for those that want to know exactly what time they can expect to see this, it's going to be starting around 3:30 p.m. and ending around 4:30. So it's going to be about an hour showcase, an hour event of the voice actors and maybe a short trailer. So they're going to be basically saying, before the highly anticipated Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth launches on February 29th, we invite you to spend the afternoon with the actors that lend their voices to some of the most iconic video game characters of all time, including Cody Christian, John Eric Bentley, Britt Baron, Max Middleman, and Susie Young. Hosted by renowned voice actor and star of Critical Role, Matt Mercer. The all-star cast of Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth will discuss what it's like to voice such recognizable characters, as well as some can't-miss behind-the-scenes stories about creating the game. There might be even some surprise guests from Japan. Everyone that attends the panel will receive an exclusive poster featuring the characters from the game. So yes, around 3:30 p.m. Eastern time, that's when you guys can expect to check that out. That's about 12:30 p.m. Pacific time if you're in California area. And unfortunately, I won't be streaming it, but you guys will be able to find some feeds. I'm sure Square Enix will be doing an official feed on their channel too. One thing to note though, if you go back to this tweet, what I find hilarious about this, every single promo material, everything that you see of Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, this obviously could be an error right here, but obviously it was officially created by, I guess, Square Enix and the NYCC crew, but every single thing has the Rebirth letters in red, have a hint of red, have some red relating to it. There's no red in here. The only thing that has red is where you can meet the voice cast of Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, and it's being hosted by Matthew Mercer. Vincent wears red. Coincidence? I think not. But in my honest opinion, I do think Matthew Mercer will have a role in the game. More than likely, I'm kind of inching towards him being Vincent Valentine, which is an awesome choice, I think, personally. And this is just the first line of promo stuff that's coming next week in the month of October, guys. So it seems like almost every month we can guarantee or expect some type of drop relating to Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth being showcased to us. I mean, I was talking with the chat about this the other day on stream. When you think about it, right? With it releasing in about less than 5 months from now, they have a lot of promotion to like catch up on, right? I mean, we didn't really get anything revealed until September, and the last thing before that was June. So now it's like crunch time. We got to promote some stuff. We got to get a lot of advertisements out there. So it seems like every few weeks, for sure, we're going to be getting something Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth and Ever Crisis related. And I talked to the chat about this with the reason why they didn't showcase Sid, and they also didn't really tease, or they really just teased like Vincent, is so that this way they have things to promote as time goes on. You don't want to like lay it all out there and then nothing's really getting people hyped. Like, this is really hype. This is awesome. New York Comic Con, I'm still mad, still kind of pissed that I bought the wrong day tickets. I could have bought Saturday, but I bought Thursday because we're doing something else on Saturday. I can't get out of that. But last month we got the trailer, Vincent tease, open world showcase and gameplay stuff, more in-depth things. Now we're going to start to see more of the story elements, seeing more characters. So I think this month we can expect obviously to see more Vincent stuff, and then maybe next month or in a few months or a few weeks after that we could see Sid being teased, and then eventually Sid being revealed. We still don't know how big of a role Sid will be playing. Obviously he is one of the main characters, the last character that you obtain in the story, but with them confirming that Vincent is not playable, unfortunately, that seems to be the case as well for Sid, because Sid does come after Vincent and maybe towards the later half of the portion of the story that they're trying to tell. Just realized I have myself way off the side of the screen. Whoops. Oh, these are exciting times, guys. These are exciting times. Between the whole Cait Sith name reveal previously, we'll also be able to see stuff like relating to who is voicing Cait Sith, who is voicing Vincent, and who is voicing Sid. Also getting better looks at them, more details regarding that stuff. Maybe some Yuffie related things, since Susie Young will be there as well. But next Saturday Comic-Con, because this is going to be streamed, is looking to be a really nice one for Final Fantasy 7 fans. And oh my god, I don't care where I am. If I'm gonna be in the woods or next to a beach or something like that, man, I am going to have somebody recording me reacting to whatever it is that they reveal, and I will be posting it ASAP with a crappy thumbnail for you guys. So I hope you all enjoy and stay tuned for that. This is actually kind of hilarious. I was in the middle of editing this video and I decided to check Twitter, and I saw Dashing David. Shout out to Dashing David. He posted this October. We have a Friday the 13th. Vincent was born October 13th, 1950. That happens to also be a Friday, 1950. I'm just saying, give us something for Vincent, like a face reveal or whatever, which is hilarious because the Saturday Comic-Con Square Enix showcase is the 14th, so the day after Vincent's birthday, maybe some type of reveal, voice reveal. That's hilarious. Now, what do you guys think? Do you think this is more of an obvious thing? Like, I'm thinking it's pretty obvious to me personally. I don't think it's like it's not some big brain theory. I think it's for sure going to be a thing with Matthew Mercer voicing Vincent, and maybe they'll have some like type of Vincent reveal at the event. It will be live streamed. There's so many cool things that they could do, and it's just so exciting, man. And as things continue to ramp up, we'll be getting more details regarding the other characters and more stuff for the story and more video footage as far as like the world goes. Comment below. Let's get a discussion going. What do you guys think about this casting? Is it awesome? Is it exactly what you wanted? I think it's exactly what I wanted personally. And what are your hopes for Sid, who is most likely going to be left off for a later time? I don't know. I can't imagine them waiting until Video Game Awards, but that is something that is very possible, of course, for a big hype reveal. Sound off in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. More Final Fantasy videos are on the way and you don't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ and thanks for watching.